Alright, this is Jeremy back with another gear review, and today we're going to be talking about this flashlight right here. This is called the Extremebeam as the company, and the model number is called the m4-scirrako, or scirrako. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. But I've had this light for almost a year, and actually I have two of these flashlights, the same model. And I purchased it as this at Sportsman's Warehouse in Columbia. And when I picked up this light, I was looking for a tactical light, with a large amount of lumens. This one right here has 315 on its max output, and I'll read off some of the specs later. But just kind of why I bought the light. I just wanted a powerful flashlight at a reasonable cost, and this was around $50. The MSRP is $49.95. And I think I picked it up for a little bit lower at a Sportsman's Warehouse, but it's been so long ago I really can't remember. But some of the specs in the light, it has 3 modes: high, low, and flash. This flashlight is also meant for tactical use, so it's got a what they call the anti-recoil, and it's supposed to be rated up to 50 caliber BMG Browning machine gun. And the weight is 6.56 ounces. It's pretty heavy. I really wouldn't use it for an everyday carry. For my everyday carry light, I used the previously reviewed this 511 ATAX light, but I'll kind of compare these lights later. The light projection, it says on the website that it projects up to 1,090 feet. I'd say that's pretty realistic. I mean, this really lights up the area. It does a real good job of this mirror in here expanding the light source. The battery type, I'll show you how to break down this light later, but it's two CR123 batteries. The runtime is 7 hours on high, and the width is the kind of the standard of all the tactical lights. It's about 1 inch, pretty much the same as the 511 width wise. And that's pretty much about it spec wise. Oh, the bezel is 1.76 inches, and of course the reflector has the kind of the mirror type design right here. And oh, it also has, when you get the flashlight, it comes with a little lanyard hole, but I hardly ever use lanyards on lights. I just prefer them without it. But it also has that if you're looking for that sort of thing. And I've been really pleased with the light so far. I've used this one for about a year, and pretty hard use at that. I carry around some nights at work. It's a little bit too big to carry for everyday carry. That's why I've kind of switched to the 511 ATAX. And before that, I used the Smith & Wesson Galaxy right here. This light's kind of been through hell and back, but it's still a great little light. But I carry around the 511 ATAX a little bit more now. And just to kind of give you some size comparison, here's the Galaxy right here, a little bit thinner. Here's a Coleman Max light. It's an LED right here. It's 105 lumens. I might review this a little bit later, but just to kind of give you a little bit size comparison. This one's I use this one in my medical kit in my car. And then here is another size comparison with the 511 ATAC. Of course, this light, kind of with all the kind of tactical lights, has the kind of the stripe bezel right here. They kind of protect it from protect the glass. And also kind of disassembly to get to the batteries. Just twist the end cap right here. And what I thought was pretty neat, just for for waterproofing, they've got 2 O-rings to keep water from inside the battery compartment. And here are the 2 CR123 batteries. And then when you take off the light bulb front half, it has the same 2 O-rings right here to keep water out, as you can see here. And we'll test that a little bit later on. And I've just been really pleased with the light so far. And the company, I can't really say enough about. So this light right here I've had for, like I said, about a year, maybe a little bit over. And one night I was carrying it, and I just changed the batteries, and I think I did it really hastily, and I left the battery cap just kind of sitting on there, and I had it in a hoodie, and I think it fell out during the night, and I kind of lost it. So I kind of kept this light and just the body of the light, and kind of forgot about it in a drawer for several months. And a couple months later, when I purchased an AR-15 with a rail, I kind of thought back to this light and how good quality it was, so I wanted a light to kind of put on the rail. So I bought another Extreme Beam M4 to put on my AR-15 with a Troy Defense rail. And it's got a 1-inch offset mount on it, which I like a lot. And after I put that on, you know, I was really reminded how good a quality this light was. And I just thought to myself how bad it was just to have the body without an end cap, just kind of having this useless lying around. So I just decided to email the company, Extreme Beam, and asked them how much another end cap would be. I was able to find end caps for a couple other Extreme Beam models on the internet from different sources, but I couldn't find Extreme Beam, the m4-scirrako, by itself. So I emailed the company and kind of, you know, didn't really think too much about it. I was expecting them to email me about a cost and how much the cap would be. And less than a day later, I checked my email, and the people from the company, one of the owners, he sent me back just to give me your address, and he was going to give me a end cap for free. So I thought that was pretty cool of the company. And just reading a little bit about their backstory, it's pretty interesting if you get the time to read the About Us on the website. And the website is just extremebeam.com. It's pretty neat. You know, it's got a lot of. It seems like a pretty good company from what I can tell. And their kind of slogan is "Shining a light in the face of darkness," and it's got kind of a religious kind of connotation there. But I'll let y'all look that up if you care to read about that. But I've just been really impressed with the company so far, and I've used this one for pretty much hard use for a while, and the only damage I can tell is the O-ring around the glass right here is starting to come loose. And when I noticed doing that, this was several months ago, I was kind of concerned about about water damage with the light. So I just wanted to we'll kind of test out on camera right now if water will still get in this. I haven't done this since I've realized the O-ring was coming off, but we'll test this right quick. We've got a glass of water right here. We'll turn this thing on and see if it leaks. Alright, as you can see here, it's almost completely submerged. I mean, the cap's hanging off, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'll flip it upside down if you want to see that in a second. But I just wanted to see if that O-ring would cause any leakage. As you can see here, it's still in the max mode. I don't see any bubbles coming up. Wait a couple more seconds here to see what we can see, and then I'll take the end cap off and see if there's any leakage. Alright, let's pull it out. As you can see here, I don't see any water collecting on the inside. Let's turn it off here. As you can see here, it's pretty submerged. Alright, let's unscrew the end cap off. As you can see here, those two red O-rings did a good job of keeping the water out. Let's flip it upside down. As you can see there's no water being leaked out. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but there's none collected inside the mirror. So as you can see, this little O-ring right here coming loose hasn't affected the performance at all. The only thing I have kind of observed that it's affected is when we put it back together. You can kind of see. Let me clean that off a little bit. Right here, you can kind of notice that it's causing a little shadow on the light, but that doesn't really bother me too much. The light still performs, so I'm pretty impressed with the rigidity of the light, and I've just been real impressed with this light so far. So if you're looking for a good quality light, without breaking the budget, I would really suggest this. Alright guys, this is Jeremy signing off with another gear review. Have a good night.